Did you have a good Christmas?
Yes.
Yes. You had a lot of toys?
Yes.
Yes.
The Nana.
And then Nana came to visit you?
The Nana.
And Nene came too. And y'all was playing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Kitty. No.
What did you get for Christmas?
No, why?
You got a camera?
Yes, Daddy.
And you got tools? Like vroom vroom, like Daddy?
Yes, Daddy.
Yes. You like it? And it had the cars. You was playing with the cars? Were you playing with the cars? You and Theo? And Foxy was going woof, 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 woof. Because of the cars? Hello. Stinky. You don't want to talk to Mommy? Say hello, everybody.
Bye.
Say my name is Avias.
Yeah,
Say my name
Name.
is Avias.
Yeah.
Espérate, come here. Let's talk to people. Come here, tell them. Say, how old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
No.
Say 2.
No.
Why?
No.
Okay, well, I'm changing Coco Melon. I'm changing it. Do you want me to change it?
No.
Okay, then tell them how old are you? Say, I'm 2. What? I'm changing it.
No.
Then tell them you're 2. Hello? Okay, I'm changing it.
No.
Then say, I'm 2. Say, I'm 2 years old. Tell them. Why are you always boring? Hey, did you just do poopy? You did peitos. So, let me tell you how my son has always been like a fart man. Literally, in the NICU, they would just know. Like, he always farted. He was always pooped. There was a few times, obviously, he had like little constipation. But let me tell you, he was known to let him rip. And till this day, it just doesn't matter where he is. He can be in a doctor appointment. He could be in a store. Like right now, you heard he's farting. Every morning, him and his dad are in competition of who can fart the loudest. Like, it's the craziest thing. And, it's crazy. I have a story. One time, this nurse came to change him, and it was so much poop that she was just throwing the sheets and the stuff on the ground. And then her glasses fell. She was changing his beddings and his sheets and stuff, and she had to throw everything on the floor, but it was so much poop that that's just what they did, right? So she had went to bend down to grab something, and her glasses fell. And she's like, out of all places, it fell in the poop. And even though it's a baby, it's still poop. So I know that she was so furious, more at herself, because that happened. And she felt disgusted, I guess, that it fell in poop, and that goes in her face. So that whole day, she was just like, oh my God, I can't wear these. And it was the funniest thing. I mean, she was upset, but she also knew that, it is on her. It is baby poop, and it is what it is. But he was known to fart and poop all the time. You guys are probably like, okay, why do we need to hear this poop story? But I just thought it was funny because it just popped up my mind, because I could still, to this day, remember her face when that happened. But yeah, do you guys have any like funny baby stories that has happened? Whether, I don't know, not everybody's baby was in the NICU, but just in general, a poop story with you and your baby. I have plenty, but we're gonna keep it to that one, because there's times where you see me running around like a mad woman, because this kid, there's always a poop story with him, I swear. But what's probably one of the funniest things that has happened to you and your child's poop? Like, were you at a place where you didn't have enough clothes and it happened, you weren't prepared for it, or did you wake up to a massacre and the sheets, sometimes in a crib, you don't realize that the baby is pooped and they just have poop all over their clothes and everywhere? So, well, hello. So I wanted to put out this video, but then I was like, I had one more story that I wanted to share that happened, which is also a poop story, right? So a couple weeks ago, Zavarius poops, right? So he has a habit of putting his finger in his diaper, which I have no idea why. And he does that all day, and we're like, stop, stop, stop. Well, there's one day, I was in the room, and he comes in the room, and he's like, ew, ew. Because another thing about Zavias is that he gags at his own poop. Literally, gags at his own poop. So, especially if it's a lot, yeah. He'll be gagging, then I start gagging, then it becomes a show. And it's just like, okay, kid, just don't look at it, right? So, this one particular day, he comes running in the room, and he's like, Mom, and he shows me his finger, and I'm like, what is that? And then he's just like, ugh, ugh, and I'm like, oh my God, so now I know it's poop, right? So, I'm like, oh my God, all right, cool, gotta clean it, let me go change you. When I turn this kid around, he was pooped all the way to his back. Since his finger was in his diaper, he opened up his diaper slightly, and it was so disgusting that he had poop coming down his legs. Let me tell you, I am also a gagger, okay? Kid or not, I don't care. I'm a gagger as well. So I was screaming. I didn't know what to do. Now, granted, most people just put their kid in the shower, boom, done, like whatever. Listen, I'm over here like, Mom! Like I said, he has poop in his hands already, and when I took off his clothes, he clearly had poop all over his legs and everything like that. So I'm like, oh my God. So in the midst of all of this, I'm waiting for the shower not to be so hot. I did already turn on the shower. I was waiting for it to warm up a little bit, but he still had poop. And on top of that, he's gagging and gagging. And I'm like, stop gagging, because then I'm gagging and I'm calling my mom. And at this point, I leave him there. I run over there to look for my mom, because I'm like, yo, why she's not coming? Like, she don't hear me screaming? My mom in the shower. Then me, I'm pissed off that she's in the shower. Like in that moment, I was like, why is she even in the shower for? And then I had to think, wait a minute, what if I was here by myself, right? I still would have had to deal with it, right? So as I'm cleaning him, chunks of poop are falling off of him, because this wasn't just an ordinary thing. Like, this was like una plasta. If no one knows what a plasta is, it's like, it's nasty. Anyway, it's just nasty, and it's coming down. So I'm like, oh my God. And I'm telling him, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Because he's like, still, at this point, I already kind of got over it a little bit. Like, I'm just like, all right, I got to be strong, right? I'm the mom. I got to be strong. So we clean it up. We're cleaning him up. Finally, I get him cleaned up. I just get him out the shower. I leave it on so that the poop could kind of get soft. And then, listen, when we were done, he was like happy. Clearly, I'm happy, but I still got to deal with the mess, right? So I change him up, and then my mom comes, oh, what happened? And I'm like, well, forget it now. Now I don't need you. I needed you a couple minutes ago. Like, I was so mad. Like, yo, don't come over here like, what happened? Like, you know, chilling. So she's like, well, what? I was in the shower. I'm like, all right, well, I'll continue, because now I don't need your help. So now I have to go, and I'm the type of person that I throw everything out. I don't care. Judge me if you want. I'm not washing it. It's all right. I could just go to Walmart and get him a few outfits, $3-4. Nah, I ain't saving none of that. All of that went to the trash. All his clothes, that shirt and the pants he had on is in the trash, and that's where it's going to be. Then I had to go and now clean the poop out of the shower. So that was another task on top of cleaning him up and everything like that. So that was just another one of my days. And then I think about it. It's like I'm telling you the story, but if you would have seen me that day, like literally I'm like a mad woman over there running to the living room, looking for my mom, running back, and he's there still like gagging. So it was just a fiasco. And then my mom just comes in like, oh, like nothing ever happened. I still can't believe it. I'm like, no, we're good now. We're good now, ma'am. So she took care of him. I took care of the poop in the shower. And yeah, I know that was like a whole up and down, you know, going crazy thing just over poop, but it was nasty. It was nasty. And I hope that's the last time that happens. And he still has not learned his lesson of putting his finger in his butt. He still does it. Or he doesn't put it in his butt, he puts it in the diaper. And I'm just like, what are you doing? So, you know, the more you put it in, the more you drag the diaper down, it starts to kind of loosen on the side. So that's what happened. And yeah, that's my other story. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me your comments on your worst I don't know, poop experience with your children, because these on Jones be funny. Hey, you gonna do pee-pee in there? You gonna do poopy too?
Yay!
You gotta tell mommy when you gotta do poopy so you can do poopy in the toilet. Hey, you gonna do poopy in the toilet? Hello? Flush the toilet. Flush it. Ooh. Okay, so when you do pee-pee, you gonna do pee-pee in the toilet? Huh? Yes?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
weigh yourself. Let's see how much you weigh. Go. Stand up. Stand up. No, turn around. Okay, stand still. Put your hands down. Hands down. Let's see. Whoa, you're a chunky boy. Yeah. Can I get a beso, my love? No? Okay. Right. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Say bye, everybody. Hello. Can you be regular for 1 second? No? Okay, fine.